I just... Oh gosh. You ready?
I just feel like there should be like music.
There's no music, so we're doing a video.
I know, but do you know what I mean? I just feel like there should be music.
Okay.
Some wine. Or something.
Do you want a drink?
Look at this.
Should you have some tea? Okay.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel.
I don't sound like that.
No.
I know, that's the other lady.
Cool. 3, 2, you know what to do.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. Amanda. You can call me Amanda, Dr. Amanda, whatever you like. But today I have my first guest. Yeah, I've got a special guest here. This is my husband. This is Raph. He is the second, my better half. The other half to Life with Dr. Amanda. You see me a lot in front of the camera, but this is the man in the technical world. He's behind the camera doing all the editing. And so if you ever looked at my video and thought, gosh, Amanda likes a lot of memes.
Yeah.
This guy here. But yeah, this is Raph. Let's welcome him to the channel. Woo!
Hi, thank you. Yeah.
So today, this channel's all about my life with Dr. Amanda, and well, obviously my husband's a big part of that. And so I thought today we could do a little getting to know us as a couple, and we're going to do a couples Q&A. So on Instagram a few days ago, I put up one of those little stories asking for any questions, and even though I've only got a few followers so far, I actually got quite a few questions, and so we're going to go through those and you can get to know us a little bit more. So yeah, we're going to answer the questions. It's not going to be in any particular order, but just a bit of background about us. We've been married for 5 and a bit years. I don't know why you looked at me like that.
Well then.
Not quite 5.5, but yeah, 5 and a bit years we've been married, and before that we were dating for
3 years.
Oh, well done. Yeah, we were dating for 3 years. Because I don't think those questions are asked. So yeah,
That means I didn't want to know.
Oh, okay, well, now you know. So let's get straight into it. Oh, yeah, so I did get a question from one of Raph's American football teammates.
Yeah. The most important question, really. As you can see, I've not been doing much. Lockdown's killed the vibe.
He has been doing some training. He's been doing a bit of running, a bit of home gymming. But anyway, enough about that. Let's answer some questions about the two of us.
So the first question is, how did you meet?
Go on then. You can answer the first one.
It was a church event, December the 10th, 2011.
Oh. Go on then.
Amanda was wearing a saucy number. No, so it's a church event. So I had volunteered to help out with lunch, but then I got a better offer. Decided I was going for lunch away from the venue. So I was looking for somebody to fill in. And I'd already seen Amanda before in the planning committee, so I went over to her, introduced myself to her, and her response to me saying, "Hi, I'm Raph," was, "Oh, you're Raph. I've heard a lot about you." So I quickly just got Amanda to take over and got out of there because I didn't know what you'd heard about me. So yeah, that's the first time we met from my perspective.
Okay, yeah, that is pretty much the same. But like the first time we saw each other, it's so funny that we both have the same memory. Like we both remember the first time we even laid eyes on each other. So
rewind to November.
Was it in November?
2011. I don't know. I said that on my chest.
Say it with your chest.
So yeah, in November.
October, November time, 2011. Yeah. We were at a Bible study.
No, it was planning.
Oh, okay. It was planning for this event, and so I only knew a couple of people because obviously I've not been in Leeds that long. But I was with one of my friends and we were in the planning thing, and then Raph walked in, and I remember going to my friend, "Who is that?"
Are you sure I walked in?
Were you already there? Anyway, I saw him in the room. I don't know if he walked in or whatever happened, but he was in the room, and I remember thinking, I've not seen this guy before. Been there a few months. I've been trying to get involved, and I've not seen this guy before. And I said, "Who's that?"
I probably did.
And they were like, "That's I feel like you did."
Because I'd have been late.
Yeah. I was like, "Who's that?" And he like proper caught my eye, and I was like, "Tell your friend." Oh, okay.
Obviously, yeah.
But yeah, that was my memory. But his one, what did you remember from that day?
So I remember being in the meeting, and obviously I'm from Leeds, so I know everybody. But I didn't know this face. I didn't know this voice. But she was very vocal, kept talking, and just the input was good. Like, you know, people are just chatty for no reason. Your input was good. So now I'm paying attention, and I'm like, yo, mad. Okay. But at the same time as, like, obviously I was admiring, it was like I had it was like a voice or something pulling me back. It was like, yeah, that's the one. That is the one, but just not yet. Like, just chill, just not yet. Don't say nothing.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it was mad. Like, honestly, I can't really explain it, but it was just a head nod. It was like, this is the thing.
Yeah.
How important was it to marry someone else with faith?
Yeah, so for me it was really important. When I think about marriage, it's, you know, two people coming together and you're building a whole life together, you know, you're on a journey together, and something that's massive is, you know, what you believe. And so I just think it's important that you share that, even though there are some nuances. You know, not every little part of our faith we completely agree with. We've both got our own individual walks with God and Christianity and all that. But being fundamentally on the same page, especially when it comes to like raising children and just making choices, because, you know, we're now doing life together. And so for me, it was really important to have someone of faith. You know, it's just nice when you're going through something to have someone that you can pray with, or someone that you can talk about, like, you know, it's just a massive part of your life, isn't it? What you believe in, and being able to share that with someone, and someone that challenges you, and yeah, I just think it's really important.
For me, it was more important than I realised it was for me. Mm-hmm. Obviously, I met you on my way back into church as well, which I guess helped. But I was going back into church because I realised that actually that aspect of my life was important. But I think more importantly, it's the foundations that are there. So, like you said, the core beliefs are what make a person.
Yeah.
And I've experienced conversations and moments with people that don't have the same core beliefs as me. And I guess the biggest core belief is that God exists. Mm-hmm. So you need to be someone that isn't going to be like, what, you believe in God? So
yeah,
I think it is very important. Mm-hmm. Very, very important.
Cool. So next question.
How do you best communicate?
Oh, that's interesting.
I'll say
how you communicate is how I communicate.
Oh, how you best? Okay.
How do I communicate?
Telepathically.
What do you mean? What? Okay, fine. Just say how you communicate. What the hell?
Yeah. The amount of times you start sentences in the middle of where the sentence starts. No, that's jokes.
No, I'll just say. So for me, I was going to say for both of us, I don't know what's wrong with you. Okay. For me, I have a lot of words. I use loads of words to communicate. Don't you think, like, when I describe myself, or when I'm trying to express myself, now, for example, I just have a lot of words. So yeah, I'm very vocal, word diarrhea sometimes. Mm. And whereas Raph, he's more reserved. He'll keep a lot of things to himself until he feels like the moment's right to communicate. He shows a lot in his actions, the way in which he carries himself. He's more about like the vibes.
I pick my words.
Yeah, he's more about the vibes. Yeah.
Cool.
You pick your words, you pick your moments.
How do you best communicate? Yeah.
I don't have to answer the question, but that's
carefully.
Yeah, Raph's very careful, cautious with how he communicates. I'm very not
bull in a china shop.
Whoa, I don't think I'm that bad.
No, neither do I. What's your love language? And if it's different, how do you manage?
Okay, this is interesting.
Yeah, I think first of all, what's the love language?
Well, because you don't know. You should know.
It's the teacher in me, innit? Come on.
There are 5 love languages, and it's basically how you express love and how you receive love. And everyone's different, and there's a whole quiz that you can take. And actually, I'll leave a link down below. Yeah, I'll leave... Huh?
Cool.
Yeah, I'll leave a link down below so you can take the quiz if you're interested. But actually, the love languages are really important because it just... If I'm not expressing love the way in which Raph receives love, we're talking 2 different languages, and that way that he's not feeling loved because I'm not doing it the way that he receives it. So actually, we have done the quiz ourselves, and yeah, we do have 2 different love languages. Actually, they're quite similar, our love languages, but,
yeah, but I think
the nuances of it is what's different.
Yeah, but I think it's important to say that because it's something that we've known about for a long time,
mm-hmm.
we've done it more than once.
Yeah, that is true.
And it has changed.
Yeah, that is true. It has definitely changed, especially now that we're parents. I feel like things have had quite a big shift recently as well.
Yeah, potentially. But yeah, but it definitely changes.
Yeah,
so
but the 5 love languages, they are physical touch, words of affirmation, acts of service, quality time, and
okay, gifts, is it?
oh yeah, gifts, basically. And so mine were first of all was acts of service, and there was physical touch and quality time. Your ones were...
I think that was quality time and physical touch. And
yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, so I had 3 that were quite even, and then Raph had 2 that were quite, at the top. And the difference is, like, what's been so important is actually talking about what each of those mean to us. So even though we both have quality time, for me, quality time is like, okay, we're having date night, we're going out to dinner, or like we're sitting down playing a game together. Like it's, very intentional quality time. Like this is very just direct. Me and you. Whereas your quality time is more like...
I'm like, don't you want to watch me play FIFA?
Yeah, like sit in the room. We're both doing our own things, but like he just wants to be in the same proximity, innit? You want me around.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And so when we realised that was the difference, isn't it? Because there'd be times where Raph would be doing his own thing, I'm doing my own thing, but I'm going upstairs and he's staying downstairs, and so we're separate.
But even though, like, I'm saying I might want to, like, watch FIFA or just watch something on TV, quality time isn't me, or like, quality time isn't us watching a film and then me giving you the breakdown at the end when you've woken up. Shade.
So it's communicating that. So once we actually spoke about our love languages and understood what they meant for each of them, it's been so much easier. That's how we deal with it. We just speak about it. And right now in lockdown, it's not the easiest to get the kind of quality time that I like, but still, we're just aware of it. Ooh, best date you've had. Best date. Go on then.
The best date with you, right? One that sticks in the mind, but mainly because it's more recent, was anniversary.
Oh yeah, anniversary was quite good.
That was cool, innit? With the so we what did we do?
What's the line?
We did escape room. 8.
Yeah, well, it's two fancy restaurants. We had a little hotel stay, and you know what? We've done stuff like that loads of times in it, but because it was like more precious because we were parents. It was like our first anniversary as parents, and we just hadn't been getting to see. It was our first night, well, particularly my first night without the baby. So it was just like, appreciate it so much. But yeah, that was good. We went to the cinema. We got massages.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
We did all the things. We had like 24 hours. I don't think we had 24 hours, and we did an escape room, went to the cinema, we had massages, and went out for 2 fancy dinners. Well, we had like a fancy lunch and a fancy dinner.
And then breakfast the next morning.
Oh yeah, we went out for breakfast as well, didn't we? We did all the things.
Eggate.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm just kind of thinking of like a mini holiday in it. I'm thinking of holidays.
All of my dates are holidays. Like literally everything's a holiday.
So yeah, it's a tough one, man.
What, just like a basic date, like a one day out?
Yeah. Like your birthday, we could say that was a date when you went to go see Beyonce. Like,
yeah, that was good.
So I'm saying, was that?
Or maybe Lion King, our first anniversary.
Lion King was bad.
That was good, isn't it?
Lion King was bad.
Listen, I don't know if holidays don't count. I can't think of anything. Like just a good date, just the two of us.
Good date.
Well, it's always just two of us, but like, you mean literally like one evening or one day?
I think so.
Oh, you know one that I really like?
The circus, fam.
What, our first date?
Wrong.
Oh, sorry.
No, it was good, but...
Nah, sorry. Next question.
Okay, next question.
Oh, what? The circus? Say no more.
No, it was good. I had a good one just then, but you made me forget. Oh, what was it? Yeah, I was going to say, one day that I really enjoyed, when we were dating, we went to Fleetwood, when you played rugby.
Oh, yeah.
That was really nice, and they went to Blackpool.
Yeah, that was kind of impromptu, innit?
Yeah, that was really nice, I really liked that.
Yeah.
And when you flew the plane, that was a nice day.
Yeah. But,
you know
but again, was that a date though, or was that just a birthday gift?
Oh, you know.
That's what I'm saying. So,
you have loads of nice experiences with each other.
The best date we've had, yeah, it's hard to call that one.
Yeah, we do stuff in it.
It's really hard to call.
We're adventurous. Okay, let's see you next thing.
Favourite meal that the other cooks for you?
Ooh.
Hard question for you.
No, it's not.
So yeah, go on.
You know what? You haven't made it for a while. That Thai chicken.
Oh, that with the fish sauce in it.
That's good. Yeah.
Okay.
This Thai chicken he makes. What do you like that I make?
What don't I like? So, I love the chicken pot pie.
Okay.
The lasagna can bang. Beef lasagna bangs.
You said that I do veggie lasagna most of the time.
Yeah. But looking after my body and that. My all-time fave though. Hard, you know. You know what I've enjoyed most recently? The smoothies.
The smoothies?
Yeah.
Oh damn, okay then.
But yeah,
simple pleasures, eh?
Amanda is a really, really good cook.
Oh,
so,
babe.
I don't know, is that a question later on why I marry you? But you're a good cook in it.
Don't know if that is a question, but cool, okay.
Yeah.
So everything is his answer.
Yeah. Anytime you've got time to like just to sit down and enjoy cooking food, yeah, bad boy. Macaroni in it, yeah, macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, everyone likes my macaroni and cheese. I'm not gonna lie.
What's one story of you both that Isabella needs to know?
Oh, story of us both. There's a few stories, isn't it? Like I would tell her about the story of, how we got engaged, and. I'll tell her that's a nice story, our holiday then. Tell her about funny stuff, Poogate in New York.
Yeah, when you got knocked out on the water slide in Dubai.
Oh my god. The story that I would tell her is when I realised that I was afraid of water. This was like...
Oh yeah.
We hadn't been this was like the start of our relationship. We went on holiday to Bulgaria. We were on a catamaran, and here's me like, oh my gosh, they said that, they just stopped the boat in the middle of the sea and you can just you can just get out and swim. And I was like, yeah, that sounds amazing, Raph, let's do it. And Raph's like, we can't really swim like that though. I'm like, nah, it's fine. And then we get off the boat and it was not fine. I was panicking. It was terrible. I was panicking. But you did a really good job of calming me down.
Did I really?
No, he didn't at all.
I was going to say, that's the first thing you ever said that.
He didn't at all, but you did a real good job of not judging me for my ridiculous behaviour.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the currents of the water, I thought Raph was pushing me.
So we jump in the water, and Amanda immediately panics and thinks, right, I'm swimming to shore. So we start swimming to where where the water was more shallow, so we can stand up. We find a massive rock. Amanda's standing on it. I get there second, and we're both standing on it, talking. And the waves are obviously moving us about, so it's moving me towards Amanda. And Amanda's like, "Stop pushing me! Stop pushing me!" And I'm like, "I'm just trying to live like you." Like, it's okay, innit? And then so we decided to swim back to.
You know, I cried all the way back, swimming back, and then this man, I think he must have been one of the lifeguards on the boat or one of the staff on the boat, and he sees me crying. I'm like, "Help!" I'm swimming like, "Help me! Help me!" And he's like, 10 meters, 5 meters, 1 meter, and you're back. And I was like, "Oh, thank you so much." I thought, But anyway, I panicked more. I should have known.
I think this is a tough question. But I'll probably tell you about the story when we were going on holiday. So basically, we're driving. Was it to Heathrow?
Yeah.
So we're driving to the airport. We got Jevin in the back.
We've got two of our friends in the back.
And me and Kev decided, we always do the driving. So you guys need to drive us to the airport. Amanda's like, "Okay, I'll drive." So she's driving my car. We're almost there now. And I'm sat there in the passenger seat. And I'm just, how you just run through random scenarios in your head, like, so when you're in the shower, you're like, "Yeah, this is how I'd argue." When you're in bed, you're like, "Wait, if there was an apocalypse, this is what I'd do." I'm just sat there in the passenger seat, like, so if Amanda was to start swerving the car now, I'd reach out with this hand, but I wouldn't do it too hard, because if I do it too hard, we're going to swerve the other way and hit another car. So I'd have to do it quite gently, but I'd have to do it quite quickly. 2 minutes after that, the car starts swerving towards the barrier.
Listen, it was early. It was early morning, man. It was really early.
Yeah, so I put my hand on the wheel and like straighten up the car, and I look at Amanda and I'm like, "Yo,
where are we going?
Wagwan?"
Singapore.
I think so, yeah. I was like, "Wagwan," and he was like, "Yo, I don't even know." I was just like,
"Help me! Help me!"
Yo, that was mad.
We didn't tell them until we got to the airport.
Nah.
Anyway, yeah. Oops.
But so I think I'd only tell that story
to prove like why you're always right.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
Listen to your pops in.